Let's see if they repaved this road that I used to love to go down, and then it just turned to shit and looked like one of fucking Gray Mare's roads. See if they repaved that one. Like an idiot, and watch your bike go, "Hurrah!"
Hey asshole, see the sun is shining, but you are not smiling. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna lie, asshole, 'cause the sun is shining, but I am not smiling. And I don't know why, and I don't know why, and I don't know why.
I know I'm often told that there's a pot of gold, but I don't see no fucking rainbow when my coffee's cold. I know I should be grateful, I know I'm good and able, but I don't have the strength to get up from the kitchen table. This kind of shot comes once,
Alright. Get to know me! I have been a little too fucking lately, so let's talk about something I love. Well, besides everything else that I've already talked about, that something I haven't talked about, that's not my wife and children and okay, and my job. My animals. We have always had. For us, it's a lot of animals. I have 2 dogs, 2 cats. At one time I had 3 cats. But I live in town, so yeah. If they're outdoor cats and they live in town, their expectancy is not too long. And we have a newly acquired Chinchilla. Her name is Esperanza. She's awesome. She's a little baby. She's, let's see, 3 months old. Cutest little fluff ball ever. I'll flash a picture up. Yeah, this road is still shit. It is garbage. It's not as bad as it, yeah it is. Especially on the corners, man. It's all gravel and nasty. There, muckfish again. Your road's just like you. Except the road I bring back, no, they just repaved it last year. This is a gravelly ass nasty, oh shit. Bastard is what that is. There's a bathtub back there. Oh my goodness, slow down, you idiot. Alright, my dogs. We have a Doberman. He's, how old's Maxie? Max is 5. I think he's 5. He's starting to get like his dad. He's got a little gray on his chin. He is a good boy. He is. He's a big boy. And he is pure. He is. When I say pure Doberman, I'm not talking about his pedigree. Even though he is that Doberman. He is antsy like a barn-spoiled horse. Will spin in circles. He wants you to tell him to do something. He wants a mission. He is a soldier, but he is sometimes he's not got the attention span of a frickin' walnut. Squirrel! Yeah, he's one of those. But he's a good boy. He's my good boy. Man, it's warm. And our other little doggy, her name is Daisy. I call her the pig. It's too windy for that. I call her the pig. Piggy Wiggums. She is half American Bulldog and half American Pitbull. Pitbulls get a bad rap in my state. I mean, there's a county in my state that if you own a pit bull and it's not registered in that town, they will come take your dog from you. There's shit you can do about it. I think that's bullshit. I'd hate to see what I'd do. Try to come take my dog. Oh, you're not a police officer? You're the dog catcher? And you want to take my dog, do you? I hope his fucking gun's as big as mine is. you taking my shit. But then again, if I lived in that place, I'd register my dog. I know it's some stupid ass fee and would probably stop me from living in that piece of shit place. It's actually really nice. I don't understand why they're fucking retarded. There are no bad dogs, just bad owners. Dog acts like that for a reason, because somebody trained him to act like that. Oh, let's see. My kittens. I got old man Boris. Boris is, let's see, he's 13, he'll be 14 this year, my old man. Now, he was an outside cat for 8 years, lived in town. He's a soldier. He's got cauliflower ear, fucking brown belt in jiu-jitsu, man. I think he's not far away from getting his black belt. He's a badass. And I have another little kitten. Her name's Saba. If you notice, my cats have Russian names. I've had Ivan. I've had little Lenny. Because cats are freaking communists. So they have communist names. I give them Russian names. They are freaking commies. I love my cats. And the kitten, I got her from a neighbor, not a neighbor, a friend of mine that lives in a neighborhood in Columbus. And she had actually trapped the kitten because she was worried because people around there were poisoning them. And I was redoing her staircase for her. And I came in, and this kitten's on a cage on a freezer. And she's not there, she's at work. And I said, hey, well, she had called me. I said, you know, there's a kitten in this. It looks like a actually trapping cage. She was like, yeah, I knew you like cats. Can you find a place for that? I was like, oh my goodness. And we had just lost little Lenny. I don't know what happened to him. He didn't, I don't think he died. I think he got out and just became an outside cat or went to the farm. He went to go live on a farm. Yeah, one of those. I'm not sure. This is the road I was talking about that they repaved. Yeah, it's lovely. Love this freaking road. And little Saba, her name is Little Saba. She has not really, she's a little over a year old. She has not grown very much. She looks like a very small adult cat. And when she stands next to Boris, she looks like a little tiny baby kitten. Because even though he's an old man and he's lost a lot of weight and his skin's a little saggy, he's still pretty big. And she looks like a little kitten next to him. We had a parakeet a couple years ago. The bird cage is out in the garage right now. Because I was sick one day and needed some fresh air and opened the window while she was out in the room. We used to let her fly around the room. It was my daughter's, but her name was Snowflake. She was blue with a white head. And she flew out the window and across the street, and I watched I watched the cat pounce on her. Yeah, it was not pretty. She had a couple holes in her. I brought her back, and she died right there. That was sad. The chinchilla came about because my son had a guinea pig, and he lasted 4 years. I think it was 4 years, 4 or 4.5, and he lived a full life. They lived between 3 and 5 years, I believe. And Julian thought he had did something, like didn't feed him right, or something happened that he had died. And no, he didn't. We looked it up and did a little research and showed him he lived a good, healthy life. And his birthday was about 4 months away. And I think 2 months later, I don't know who originally brought it up. I don't know if he did or my wife thought of the idea, but he said he wanted a chinchilla. I had a chinchilla. It was my brother's, and we had him. I lived there for about a year when he was there. They're pretty cool. His wasn't handled enough. It was not handled enough. So he had a tendency to bite. Little Espy, she has not even once nibbled at me. I think she scraped her teeth on me, but she was smelling me. I go in there and sit down in a big old cage. We got a big, it's a 9x10 room that was tucked in behind the closet. It's just a storage space, but I made it nice. And it was for my youngest to have like a little James Bond hideout room. You go in through the clothes and get a little hideout. And we actually blocked it off, so now it is an actual cage, and we have another cage inside of there with 3 different levels that she can play on. I'm going to stop down here and make a phone call. I want to be stopped when I call, and because I might have to take some notes on my phone. So I don't realize, I don't know if I surprised anyone by knowing how much of an animal lover I am, and I love my animals, man. I really do. Sometimes Maxie sleeps at the foot of my bed.